everybody, it's Kate, aka Arayla, or Rambling Arayla, as you may have seen, because I ramble about shit. So I'm doing my BJD rather than the end of year 2017 because I was busy and stuff. I'm doing the start of the year 2018, so I'll show you where I got to with my collection because there's hardly any in 2017, and maybe talk about goals for this year or thoughts that I'm having, etc. So let's start with the beginning. They're all arranged here, but you can't see them because they're facing me. That's okay, I like that. So of course we have Annabelle, who I adore, and I gave her eyelashes the other day, and it just gives an extra dimension to her character, and I love it. I've kind of squished her eyelashes apparently though. Oh man. Well, bugger. I better not try and fix it on camera, but I can't not do stuff like that. But it does make her look super pretty, and yeah, so that was interesting. So Annabelle, of course, was my first BJD. She's a mini fee shoo on the Moe line body in beautiful white, and I got it from Denver Doll, and she's great. You know, she poses pretty well, she's very sturdy, and I did her face up and eyelashes, and her wig is just a AliExpress one that really needs a brush, but the colour's quite good, and I love her. So she's the main character in my story. I got her as a sort of visual aid for me writing my story, and I love her. I love her so much. She just makes me so happy. I have noticed that lately, because we're in the middle of summer and it's really hot and everything, so the eye putty is kind of melting behind her eyes, so they keep falling back into her head. So I think her eyelashes are smushed because I've had her lying like that on a pile of dolls, because I'm not doing the BJD home tag because it's just somewhere on my desk. Please excuse my dogs, they're getting a bit antsy. It's nearly their feeding time. So, in fact, I'll go and feed them now so that they shut up. Okay, so of course when the dogs are being fed, the cat has to be fed, so I had to feed the cat, and then I had to let the dogs out because otherwise they knock over the rubbish bin and eat all the rubbish. So, I'm back, and you won't even know how long I've been gone because it won't tell you because of editing. Woo! Anyway, so this was the first lady that I got, as I'd said. And the second lady that I got is my lily cat Lilas. I'm still not 100% on who she is. I've been playing with her new wig. I really like this wig. It's very soft. It's just a bit dark. So I'm actually thinking of getting a wig in a lighter colour rather than darkening her eyebrows, because I think she needs to be a bit lighter. You know, I think she needs to be more that colouring, which does mean that I'm not entirely sure what character she is, but there we go. I'll find out. Her legs just go all kinds of crazy all the time. It's really funny. So yeah, she's the second BJD I bought, and I also did her face up, and I quite like it, and yeah, that's all I can say about her. And then of course my third BJD of the year, Mr. Finn. Let's see if we can shift these ladies over. Mr. Finn, or Fion, however you want to say it. He doesn't have double jointed knees, so I can't really get him to kneel that well, but I'll try. And he's got a new wig that I do not like, but seeing as it was 13 New Zealand dollars, so it's like maybe $7 US on AliExpress, I didn't expect it to be amazing, but it's really shit, and he looks really dumb. So I'm looking at I've got another one coming in for him. And yeah, so he is a you know, I think it's the Xyle face on him, but I'm not sure, I always get confused. And I got him secondhand from Danielle Vita Plastica, and he is a very welcome addition to our household. Ultimately, he is supposed to be, he's a prince, but sort of undercover, and he has a major thing for Annabelle, which she doesn't at first know about, but he's like completely smitten with her. She's starting to seem a bit like a bit of a Mary Sue, but there we go. So I also got a couple of floating heads. Are you gonna sit there? He sits really well. He doesn't stand great. I think I need to restring him. I did restring him when I got him, because I wanted to change his torso to the more muscular one, but I think I might have a twist in the elastic on his torso, because his arms are a bit, yeah. So, and frankly I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just sort of experimenting. And of course I have a box of floating heads that I hope to get bodies for this year. So I have the Feeple 60 Nanuri 2017 that I got from a lady fairly local, and she's gonna be wearing my Sienna set. So I actually decided I really like this face sculpt, and I've put the wig on her a few times and it just looks perfect. So currently Finn is wearing the Sienna coat because he has no clothes, and it still looks silly, and my mum referred to him as a girl when she saw him, and I was like, well, first of all, he can be whatever he wants to be, but except he can't because he's my doll and I'm telling him that his character is what it is. But yeah, so just a bit of seam line, I guess, on it. Yeah, but it's really cute, and I look forward to getting a body for it. So it needs to be a Feeple 60 in natural skin. The problem, of course, being it's unless you buy second hand, you can't really buy a Feeple 60 body on its own, which is kind of annoying. And then the second floating head is the gorgeous Lucy Wen with the factory face up. So she is going to be a bard character. She needs to get the long blonde hair. She's going to have a harp, and I still haven't completely decided on her name, but I've been referring to the character as Sal. I know it's a cheesy, stupid, like, very typical name, but like, she's a barmaid, and she's friends with Annabelle, so she needs a moe line body, really. I don't think that the active line would work on her. Oh, I'm just looking at her face and it's so damn cute. I just kind of want to eat it. It's so cute. I really love Fairyland dolls. So yeah, so I guess that really leads on to my plans for this year. I don't really, do they have blush the ears? God damn, this is gorgeous. Yeah. Anyway, so there's a couple of important characters that I need to shell, and I still need to figure out this girl. So I need to shell Annabelle's cousin, and I'm pretty sure I want an A-line Minifee Merwin, although there is a pre-order coming up for a hero casting Magi, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. But I think I just accidentally spent money on my birthday present, so I gotta figure that out. Anyway, because dolls are pretty expensive, and customs fees are expensive, and I live in the arse end of nowhere, and I only work, well, I work 2 jobs, but I still only part-time, and which is kind of good because of my chronic illness. I don't think I could cope being actual full-time hours on with both jobs, but at the same time it's like, oh my god, I need the anyway, so I won't go into all of that. But yeah, so I want I do definitely want an A-line minifee Merwin, I think, for Maina, whose name will probably change, who is Annabelle's cousin and best friend. Like, basically, so I think I've said this before, she's Annabelle's father's sister's daughter. And then I need another doll who is so I think she might be Neve, but I have these two characters, Siobhan and Neve. Yes, I know, very cliched names. Oh, Neve, so it's how some people pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I will do better. But anyway, so they are, and it's spelt like that proper Irish way, because the idea is that they live in the same country that Fionn is from, and Siobhan and Neve live in the same house, and they're witches or sorceresses. And Annabelle is also, but she doesn't really know the extent of her powers, and she's kind of had a lot of stuff hidden from her by well-meaning family members. Anyway, so I need another character for her, because Siobhan is supposed to be sort of tall, lanky, a bit grumpy, and this doll is actually very tall when I can get her legs to work properly. Like, she's much taller than Annabelle. But Annabelle is supposed to, I guess she's kind of like 4'0" kind of thing. She's really short. Ugh, okay, I can't get this girl's legs to work properly, so I'll just leave it as that. And Fionn is supposed to be about 6'5", so it makes so actually their height difference really works. And Sal is supposed to be a short ass as well, with Maina being a bit taller than Annabelle and a lot more sort of, I don't know. Anyway, so those are some of the dolls that I'm hoping to get this year, but I don't know that I'll manage to get any. Need minifee moe body in natural skin. Feeple 60 moe line body in natural skin. Possibly another minifee Merwin active line, also natural skin. And then we'll see. Because of course I'm still collecting Blythes, and I do a lot more with my Blythes than I do with my BJDs, but then some of that's, I overthink the costuming and stuff, and yeah, so I just rambled, and I don't really know what I'm going to say now. But this is my start of the year collection, so it can only get, well, it could get smaller, I suppose, but it can only really get bigger, because I don't want to sell them, and yeah. So I guess I'll leave this video there, because it wasn't very exciting, and it's not very informative, because if you've watched any of my videos, you know all this stuff already. But yeah, so I haven't ordered any more. Oh, I have managed to order a couple of Ryokan corsets from her recent updates, and I'm so excited. I was going to use that money to buy a doll, but the opportunity was just too good, and I've been angsting for days and days and days on how I'm going to dress up, particularly Annabelle, possibly this lady whose name I'm still not decided on. So, but I saw the update and I managed to snag a couple of really beautiful ones. So there will be an unboxing, and I think they should actually, one of them should kind of fit on the Lilas, even though they're designed for the minifee. you know, it'll be a little bit of a weird fit, but they can you can kind of do it if you do the lacing right. So that'll be cool. So that's the most exciting thing, I guess. On my want list, I actually kind of really want a Dolphy Dream. There's the Dolphy Dream sister, like the Joan of Arc sister one with the bob, the blonde bob, and she's just gorgeous, but I don't want to pay 1,800 New Zealand dollars on a vinyl BJD right now. It's not, I can't justify it enough. I have been looking at things like smart dolls, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm a real fan of getting things complete, so I think what I want to do is focus on completing this lady's look, completing his look, getting them some clothes, getting some more clothes for Annabelle, because she's my favourite, sorry guys, and completing these other two dolls by getting them bodies. So I think this is why I struggle a little bit with the BJD hobby, because it doesn't come as a complete thing in a lot of ways, unless you order it as a complete thing, but I can't afford to do that. So maybe I should rethink my commitment to the hobby, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's enough rambling. And I can't use my mouse to turn this off because I'm filming on my phone. I was nearly just going to use my mouse. The dogs are distracting me, I'll blame them. Anyway, so Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you've all had a great Christmas. I am still shattered from it. And, yeah. Maybe I'll do a wine and dollies later. I'll be out tonight anyway because it's our wedding anniversary. So, I'm gonna go out for dinner. That'll be nice. Yeah, see ya.